All right, guys, this video is for estimating flooring materials. So let's open up the assignment in Google Classroom. Again, yours might have a different date. It might be from a different period, but it should look very similar to this. There is a Google Doc in the top right-hand corner. This is what we're going to be filling out and completing today. And once this is all filled out, then you can turn it in right there in Google Classroom. All right, so the first thing that you want to know is to know your budget amount. So your name should be listed in your Google Classroom assignment, not here. And you should find the amount that you have to spend on your budget. Then you go to your budget and you're going to type that in on this third page. Type in the budget right there, whatever it might be. Let's say it's $4,000. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is look at, we're going to do this one here together. We're going to look at the page 2 of the Google Doc. Here's the directions as well. So page 2 is the next thing we're going to do. And we're going to get all of these dimensions. So I'm going to do the closet right here with you guys. So the closet dimension is 13 feet 6 inches by 3 feet. I got that from right there. 13 feet 6 inches by, oops, that's the bathroom, by 3 feet right up there. Okay. You need to convert that into only feet, no inches. So you can do that by taking the inches and divide by 12 because there's 12 inches in a foot. So 6 divided by 12 gives you 0.5 of a foot. 6 inches is half of a foot, so that makes sense. So 13.5 feet times 3 feet. And that's going to give you the area. Surface area is length times width. And so with this room, we're trying to find the floor surface area, take the length of the room, the width of the room, and we can get the square footage of the room, and because our measurements are in feet. So anyway, we get 40.5 square feet if you use the calculator. So go ahead and find a calculator for yourself, either on the website or your computer. And again, just to show you that 13.5 times 3 is 40.5 square feet. Then you're going to fill out these next two rows, sorry, for this column. You guys might choose to do all of this row and then do all of this row and then do this row and then do this row and do that row, however you want to do it, or a little bit of both. Do these 2 rows and then these 3, do each column individually. I'm just showing you how to do each as this an example. So I'm just showing you this whole column right here. So carpet, we're going to pick that. How do we pick that? So here at the bottom of our Google assignment is the flooring materials slideshow. And it has different materials from engineering wood, hardwood, and there's a lot down here to read. So make sure you take a moment to learn about these and read about them. It's not going to be a quiz later or anything, but just give you a little idea about some materials that people might have in their house and what makes them more expensive versus less expensive. You're going to see that at the top of each slide is the type of flooring and the cost. So like I already showed you, I'm going to choose carpet. That's actually slide 12. And it's $3.25 a square foot. So I'm going to go back to my Google Doc. I'm going to put in $3.25. The cost per square foot is already over here. Maybe I should put in dollars just to be clear. I'm not talking about any other currency. And our last row, how do we figure out the cost of the room? Well, we're going to take our 40.5 square feet and multiply that for every square foot. It's $3.25. So we have to multiply those 2 together to get the total cost. So again, get your handy dandy calculator, put in 40.5 for this one times 3.25. And I get a cost of about $132. So I'm just going to put that in there like that, rounding up. And again, put the dollar sign in there for clarity of what currency we're using. So you're going to do that for each room. Do that in any way you want, like I was explaining earlier, and get totals for each room. Add all those totals up. Put that total down here for your house. It should be under your budget. If it's not under your budget, you're going to have to change your flooring and your cost in 1, 2, 3, whatever rooms you need to do in order to get that total cost to be below your budget amount. Your budget was generated randomly with a random number generator, so it's just the luck of what you got. Some people might have got a high budget, some people might have got a low budget. The last thing I do want to point out in the directions, it does say that you need to have at least 3 different flooring materials for the house. So they can't be all carpet, they can't be all wood, they can't be all something. You got to have at least 3 different types of flooring across here. So if I look across here, I might see carpet, but then I have to see hardwood or tile carpet or tiles or something. So you need at least 3 different types as you go across this row here of materials, and of cost would also change. All right, then once you're done that, you're going to answer these 3 questions or 4 questions. Don't forget, this is actually a question here. And so make sure you answer that as well. That is the assignment today. Finish this, go back to Google Classroom once that Google Doc is finished, and you can turn it in. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions. I have Zoom every day after school time, so that would be 1:45 to 2:45 every school day. Zoom link is in Google Classroom.